Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's your girl Fee on YouTube, and it's the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in this. Yeah, we ain't finna do this. We ain't finna do it. We're not finna do this. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't finna do it. We ain't finna do. We ain't finna take away Abdullah Mason's win against Albert Bell. He definitely won that fight. If they would have pushed for a little drawing, I would have protested that. I wouldn't have been mad at it, but that he won that fight. He won that fight fair and square. He tore Albert ass up in those last rounds, and just he landed more punches in those last rounds that Albert landed in his first half when he had the victory 1-5. In the first round, ain't nobody touched nobody. So the first round, like I said in my last video, was really just zero. Nobody should have got scored on the first round. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody touched nobody. You know how they start off doing in these fights. You know what I'm saying? Second round, Albert got busy. Third round, Albert got busy. Fourth round, Albert got busy. Fifth round, Albert, got busy. But that sixth round, Albert touched his ass up. I told you that sixth round, goddamn Abdullah Mason touched his ass up. Period. Abdullah Mason hit his ass, a flush shot. I don't know if it was on the left or the right. Caught his ass, boom. After that, it was over. Abdullah kept going to the body. He couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? Period. He couldn't take it. That was it. Abdullah Mason won the next 6 rounds. Period. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what we talking about? What we talking about, man? Albert performance was way more clean. His first half, his half for the winnings was more clean. You know what I'm saying? And people that like a clean fight, people that like a real, you know what I'm saying, jabber, people that like a real boxing match, like when a nigga make you box. I understand why people feel like Albert could have won. You know what I'm saying? But people who like aggression, people who really paying attention to the punches that's really landing and the damage that it's doing, not just listening to the crowd and all that shit, which the crowd came for Abdullah Mason the whole time. I watched it with it barely any volume on. Abdullah Mason, touched his ass up. He was the more aggressive fighter, and he landed the most punches to me in the last 6 rounds. Abdullah won that shit, man. Y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no flawless performance. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no flawless performance. I get it. I get why people frustrated. But at the same time, I mean, it is what it is. You can look. The fight reminded me a little bit of Jamel Charlo and Tony Harrison first fight. And Tony Harrison was able to pull off the win. So that's why I say if they would have, I wouldn't have seen why the Albert would have won. I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't have seen that Abdullah won that fight, but they would have at least made it a draw, because the fight, it was just, Albert was a lot more technical. You know what I'm saying? If you like all that, like I said, that technical shit, you like that real boxing, it just is what it is. But shit, goddamn, Abdullah won that damn fight. You know what I'm saying? Period. He won that motherfucker, and everybody gotta get over it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta get over it. I don't see what y'all seeing, what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? Albert did very well, but he didn't do well enough to get the for sure win. Period. That wasn't no type of favoritism, and nobody paid the judges out. That was a good call by the judges. Don't give a fuck. That was a good call by the, you know what I'm saying? The referee, everybody did well. You know what I'm saying? Period. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Albert was not cheated. But shit, Abdullah Mason, got a lot to learn and need to tighten up his armor like Boots do. But at the same time, I don't see what the fuck y'all talking about. Stop being weird. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what's a good fight if it ain't no controversy after, somebody get a win, or after a good draw, or somebody get a loss that you felt like got a win? I mean, what's a good fight? So it is what it is. But I just want to come in and chime on that. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below. It's your girl. Peace.